Okay guys, what we're going to do now is look at a very basic kickboxing combination or Thai boxing for Muay Thai. And what's going to happen now is we're going to break it down really simple. We're just going to do one punch and one kick. So we're going to replace that circle motion that we were doing before with our punching and then getting our kicks in there. So it's going to be really simple. It's going to be left to right and left right back to left. So it's left jab to right round kick. Now as we look at our partner here, I want you guys to pay attention to how he's going to feed. When we feed for the kick by itself, if he drops the pad, which you see a lot of times like this, what it forces me to do is to kick up. So a lot of times there's this sort of kicking and guys are really kicking, putting a lot of emphasis there. But in actuality, if he moves the pad and he just stands like a human being, you can see that if I'm kicking up, I'm probably not hitting much, except maybe if he stands in fighting position, now I'm learning to kick into his elbow. That's not so good for me. Okay? In fact, one of the defenses or counter-offensive to the kick would be to put the elbow there. So, I want to learn how to turn it in. So if he just stands in fighting position, I want to be able to kick and turn my kick into this guy. Kick and turn into him. So when he feeds the pads, he should replicate that surface by feeding as close to vertical as possible. It's not going to be perfectly vertical, and of course he wants to recruit his muscles, so it's going to be kind of like a 45-degree. In the old days, when the guys were much taller than Master Chai, you would see them even stoop down because it allowed for them to give him a horizontal plane so that when he kicked, it would still be good form for him. What we're going to do now is demand a little bit more on our partner because I'm going to be hitting the left punch and then right away to the right round kick. This is coordination not just for me, but it's for him as well. So we're going to take that same small circle, big circle idea, and what I learned from Eric Paulson, who's actually a pretty good student of Master Chai as well, that this is the ripcord or the lawnmower effect. So when I hit the jab, I'm going to rip my rear hip into that pad. Okay? Just for this drill, we're going to kind of break the rule of the toe to heel so that you guys can see it a little bit better so my partner doesn't have to move too much out of camera. So, in slow motion, I'm going to hit the jab, and I will leave it there in slow motion. He puts it ready because I want to train this motion. I don't want to train this motion. Pull back and kick. This is about synchronizing my body. So I want to train, hit the jab, and as that hand comes in, I put the right round kick in. Now we do it at basic speed. Okay, using the same idea, what we're going to do now is hit the jab cross, and that will disguise our switch. Look at it from this position. 1, 2, and then we do nothing and then we switch. It's easy to see the switch. You got to remember, nothing's happening offensively here. We're not going to pause there, but you want to sometimes disguise that. So, if we go jab cross and then the switch happens and then the kick comes out. Jab cross, switch kick. So with the partner now, what I'm going to do is because he's got a feet on this side, we can just use one pad for the jab cross. We go jab cross and then the switch. And you will see when I hit the cross, my shoulder is already back here, but what's going to happen is the lead shoulder will present itself still as we switch into the kick. So in slow motion, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Now we put it together. If you want and you're able to do it just the jab to the switch kick, that's fine, or the jab cross to the switch kick. So let's do 2 and 2. Jab, switch kick. And now we do jab cross to the switch kick. You guys try it out.